So in this video, let's go over technique number 2 to get control of and quiet the mind from destructive thoughts. Now what you want to do is to become what I call an observer of yourself and your thoughts. All right? It's a little more fun for me than distraction techniques in part 1 and what I normally do out on the course. And what this means is you pretend you're like a third party outside of yourself, hearing all the thoughts that come into your mind, and you do a commentary on them. So this is what it might sound like when I do this. Ha, Craig, you're a pretty funny guy. Look at you thinking about the last 2 holes where you missed 3-foot putts, thinking that has anything to do with your next putts. Oh, here comes another useless thought. Wonder where that came from. Oh yeah, it was you. And now you're walking faster than you usually do. What's up with that? Think you might be able to slow down? Can you start thinking about what your feet feel like as you take each step? This is interesting that you're now talking to yourself and having a conversation with your worrywart self. Craig, why don't you have a conversation with your perfect self right now instead of that worrier golfer? That might be even a little bit more interesting. And you know what? Okay, I'm back to speaking to you. I can go on and on like this when I'm out there on the course. And sometimes I do. And it's extremely effective. You could also do a variation of this and pretend you're like a sportscaster commenting on the thoughts that come up right as you play. Hey, it's Johnny Miller here, following Craig Sigl, who just walked up to the 14th tee after running his putt 10 feet past the hole in 3 putting. You gotta wonder about Craig Sigl's mental state right now. Can he put it behind him? You know what I'm saying? You can actually make yourself laugh with this one. Nothing wrong with that. So what's going on here with this mental tactic? Well, I'm here to tell you there's some absolute magic about taking yourself out of yourself and observing yourself this way. You literally leave the proverbial box you built for yourself and you expand into much higher level thinking. Perfect for playing in competition. Everyone can do this quite easily and it's fun. Now with either of the techniques that I've given you, the point is to drive your Ferrari mind. Get in the front seat, kick the autopilot out. You know, you do this in other areas of your life. You can do it on the golf course. Greens and fairways, I'm Craig Sigl, and your swing is good enough to go low.